I really had to think about whether I wanted to switch the camera on this time. It's yeah, it's becoming it's pretty full on. Whether I really want to pursue this and kind of what what my goals are and all these sorts of things. So yeah, I wasn't really sure whether to turn on. Even now, I'm just kind of padding, aren't I? Padding. Um, yeah, shoulder padding. Hello, hello there. I'm sorry, I have no neck. Yeah, I'm an expert on sport. um, yeah, so wasn't sure whether I should turn it. Probably shouldn't, judging by this 43-second preamble of nothing. But I guess I really just wanted to say that I'm starting to live a more creative life and starting to do things right now. All of the things that I've been saying I should do, I should do, I should do. All the things is like, well, what if I did this? What if I did that? Could I succeed at this? Could I do this? Could I do that? And it's like, well, there's only really one way to find out, isn't there? Is just do it. Just do it. So although this has been a part of that process of just doing it, getting it out there, not to be all Shia LaBeouf about it. Oh, just do it. Look at my crotch. Scream. But not to be, do it. All right, if you want me to. Yeah, I think I just alienated some viewers. Do it. It won't do it. He's shouting at me, make the bad thing go away. It's kind of like I want to be. See what I just did? See what I just did? I want to. Well, it's time to stop wanting to, and it's just time to start doing it and seeing if I can. I saw this kind of nice, really sweet little interview with Oprah Winfrey and this guy, his name I can't remember, on LinkedIn, basically sort of saying that it. Oh shit! I can't remember what I was just about to say. There you go. It's just kind of about, she started talking about manifesting, which I skipped that bit to a degree. But she had some very interesting points that, it's about connecting and it's about, what makes you happy? Like really, what is that answering that question honestly with yourself. What do you want? What do you want? And this notion that it's not selfish to put your needs on that level above everybody else's, because it's only when you do that, and this is entirely how I feel, it's only when you do that that you can actually give yourself freely to other people, and you have the energy to do that because you've built that energy within you, that excitement, that joy that sort of you get from creativity or whatever it is that you get it from. But we actively don't pursue those things, and I'm at a point now where I am pursuing it, so it's quite exciting. I'm taking it slower than I thought I would to a degree, just because I've still got a lot to learn. And obviously if I try something and it's just seriously not working for me, then I'll move on to the next thing. But it's fine. That's all a part of the process, and that's something I'm rediscovering now and discovering now, that it's kind of about just going with the flow. And if it works for you, if it speaks to you, if it, as Oprah says, gives you those chills, then that's obviously what you're supposed to be doing. That's obviously where you're supposed to be heading. And she said in one of her shows that, someone had come on and basically was saying, you need to put yourself at the top of the list. And as it's mainly to the women in the audience, you need to be, put yourself on top of the list. And then basically the whole audience just like went rah at her, like, how dare you? And it was kind of like Oprah was like, hang on, well, chill out for a second. And it was because they were all like, but do you have kids? Do you have this? Do you know that? And got very sort of defensive in a way about their position and, I can't put myself first and all of this kind of stuff. But I think the point is that you have to put your happiness first, and then you can give that happiness to other people. And as I said, it's not like I'm asking you to like leave your kids on the street and go off and do your own thing or something. Obviously there are, other people in your life are part of your life, and that it's not, I don't think it's a selfish act to pursue yourself, to discover yourself. Because in my experience, when I went to the UK the first time, even though that was 7 years ago, which I have since learnt thanks to a video I watched, that I'm not the same person, literally not the same physical person I was 7 years ago. Every single cell and apparently every single atom has been replaced. which is such an amazing concept. That is so incredible to think that we are our physical selves, because we don't even have ownership of that. Think about it. We don't, this is kind of like a vessel that we're in, and we don't have, like, we're in it, we're inhabiting it, but we don't own it. That's quite an incredible concept, because every single atom of me will have gone back into the system, and I will have claimed all of me back from the system. We are doing that all of the time. Just think about that. Everything you eat, everything you hear, everything that goes in, every thought, everything is being recycled back, and we're kind of like riding on that sort of that cycle thing. It's sort of waving past us, but we're there. Like we're here. Like we exist in that physical. We are in a physical collection of atoms in a period in time and space, and it's just a phenomenal thought that the physical person you were 7 years ago is not who you are now. That blew my mind. I'd read that before and I knew it, but I hadn't really stopped to think about it. Like, wow. So ultimately, we're constantly evolving. Yes, I think our mind is there to observe that sort of evolution. So obviously the person I was 7 years ago is going to have some influence on who I am now, of course. But really, I can't be thinking of that person 7 years ago. That happiness is in a forlorn way, as if it's something that I, defined me and I've lost it. Because ultimately, me is who I am right now at this point in time, and heading forward is really, for me, living in the moment is the most important thing, and having a future that I want is important. But the past, it's really kind of, it doesn't define me. It shaped me and shaped my opinions, but I can't let it define me. At least I can't let it inhibit me. Because if you're being weighed down by an anchor and you're striving for the horizon, even in that journey, you're like, just let go of the anchor and realize there is no horizon. Or at least there are horizons all around you. You can turn back around and look at the anchor, and there's still a horizon there. It's all good. But the thing is just to let go of the anchor. And usually, in a lot of cases, the anchor is just something we've created to stop us from running free and bringing joy and experience to the world. And really, just if you think of if you're using your past as an anchor, really just be safe in the knowledge that the person you were back then, and what the people that did whatever they did to hurt you back then, that isn't who you are now. And the worst thing you can do is blame that for you not wanting to let go of the anchor and run. Just do it, man. Just do it. So I'm in the process of that right now. Getting out there and doing some research, and I am doing it more slowly. So the initial kind of like puppy thing of like, woo, running in a field and down to the water, and now I'm like, okay, maybe I need to learn to doggy paddle. So I'm in that process now of doggy paddling, which is probably actually that's probably a good title for this series, doggy paddling. But doggy paddling for the soul. But it's time to move forward, and I'm doing it, and I'm really fucking excited about it. So hey guys, I'll keep it short this time. Love you all. Bye.